Football League. Please welcome your 2026 Philadelphia
Kyle Shanahan on the 49ers sideline. His team lost last time out trying to turn things around this time. His counterpart on the Eagles sideline, Nick Sirianni. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Now an opening past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The 49ers offense set to get to work for the first time. Led out by the last pick of the draft in 2022. Iowa State's Brock Purdy at quarterback.
We had a chance to sit down with him this week, Mike. It almost came across to both of us that he wasn't entirely over last week's close loss. And he made the point. He said, listen, playing quarterback in the NFL, you're going to be judged by how well do you play and what is your record in one-score games. Last week, they found themselves on the wrong end of it. They get themselves into a back-and-forth matchup today. They've got to make enough plays down the stretch to come away with the win.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. Right back to Pearsall again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 11.
Here's 1st and 10.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And it'll be brought down right around the 40. That's John Campbell getting in there to make the play.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9. Again, it's McCaffrey. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Here's a run with their tight end. And yes, that'll get it. First down, marked at the 30. A good run will keep this drive going.
And the 49er first down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
They managed to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle. They'll go up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And it's caught, it's Robinson. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. He's got his man. Completes a Pearsall. To the pylon. He's in. Ricky Pearsall. Touchdown, San Francisco. This great season throwing the ball continues. That last TD pass, number 40 on the year. Purdy and the 49ers will try to get 2 more.
The 49ers.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Aggressive play here. Score that opening drive. But they don't get 2, and it remains 6-0. Jackson now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. They're led out by the MVP of Super Bowl 59 at quarterback, Jalen Hurts.
When you have a chance to kind of poke around the locker room, Mike, and talk to the coaches and the players, and you say, how would you best describe your quarterback? The word perfectionist, it seems to come up pretty often, and it's pretty clear to see why. He was not happy throwing that pick last week, and otherwise it was an incredible stat line. So that's the drive that allows him to just continuously improve week in and week out, and I'm anxious to see what a better performance even looks like here today.
Play action. Here's Hurts. That's caught downfield by Smith. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. 1st and 10.
First down.
Hurts going to hold on to this one. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. Is one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 6.
3rd down coming up.
3rd and 5.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A little indecisive there, Mike. I thought he could have pulled the trigger a tad sooner. Instead, he just holds onto the ball a little too long. The windows close up, and ultimately has no choice but to just simply throw the ball away.
And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down. So here's Brock Purdy and this 49ers offense heading back onto the field. He had the touchdown pass on the opening drive, and as we take a look at the NFL leaders in TD passes coming in, it's right there among the best in the league. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
The 46-yard line.
Throwing is Purdy. Pass caught by Pearsall. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup.
From 29, here's 2nd and 2. They run once more with McCaffrey. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Throw, left side, complete to Pearsall. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Here's Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Jahad Campbell. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
It's a turnover.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here. And that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter. They've got it with 2nd down and 13 in front of them. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Taken down at the 41. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
8. From the 41, here's 2nd and 8. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Purdy. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down. They're indeed going for this. It's Purdy. That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. Off the play fake, Hurts. Over the middle, he gets that to McLeod. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
That'll be a gain of 20, much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the 1st down.
At the 28-yard line.
Now Barkley, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
27-yard line.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
He's trying to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. About a yard short. Now, what do you do on 4th and 1? They'll send a tight end in motion. Now Hurts going to call his own number. And he's going to have the Eagles 1st down. Oh, they took a chance there on 4th and 1, but it's a gain of 3. And a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
A run with Barkley. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. 2nd and 5.
Green on the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up second and
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
loss brings up 3rd and 7.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And he just gets rid of this one. To the sideline, it is incomplete. He did not want to throw the interception there. And now it is 4th down.
29-yard attempt.
Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles are on the board. They cut the lead to 6-3.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line. So here's Brock Purdy and this 49ers offense heading back onto the field. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming.
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Cooper DeJean. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Jake Elliott now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Eagles open the lead to 4. It's 10-6. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Throwing on 1st down is Purdy. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. On 1st and 10, Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they'll have across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Just seems nowadays, Mike, there's so many running backs in the NFL that you can classify as being dual threats. Of course, we see them every week make their impact on the ground. But here in the first half, it's his ability in the passing game and do bulk of his damage as a receiving threat.
On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. And is caught, it's Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 19 more on that one. And another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Back to the air is Purdy. He's got it at the 7. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. So the Eagles use their first time out here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. And they'll run here with McCaffrey. And he'll take this one in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. So take away the touchdown. The officials rule, in fact, he did not get the football across the plane, the goal line. Now a handoff, the tight end in the running game. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. His second rushing touchdown of the year.
The 49ers will line up for the two-point conversion.
Throwing is Purdy. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Nick Sirianni, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Eagles. His guys ready for their next possession. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10.
Good.
To throw, Hurts. He's got his man Brown. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
Now Hurts. Right back to Brown. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And this is going to wind up 49er football. They have it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he's going to have the 1st down. They're also in field goal range at the 28-yard line. Purdy moving quickly, trying to get his guys to the line.
A gain of 13 yards. And the 49ers.
He'll drop to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
15 more yards. That's another 49er.
Throwing again is Purdy. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. As they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, you know, the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll throw again with Purdy. He's got it into 3. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
49er, 1st down. 1st and goal, San Francisco.
Again in the air for Purdy. That is caught by the tight end. George Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Purdy and the 49ers will try to get 2 more.
The 49ers will...
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision darted loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. This will be returned from the 6. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee, take this on into the locker room. Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hansen and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. As this Sunday's action is coming to a close, big day of football we had today. Here we go. Our trip through the NFL starts now. In the Windy City, the Bears at home to take on the Saints. And it's Devin Neal. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. The Saints move back to within a game of 500 at 4-5 with this win. From there, it's off to SoFi Stadium. We're looking on the Rams as they play host to the Arizona Cardinals. And here is Devontae Adams. Just get his hands on the football and let him do the rest. 58 yards for the score. The Rams get the W by 2 touchdowns. One more to bring you now. Let's go to Vegas, shall we? The Raiders taking on the Atlanta Falcons. And this is Ashton Genty. He only needs a little bit of breathing room, and he knows what to do with it. The Raiders just keep on rolling. They are now 8-0 as they get the win. A look now at the rest of the scores around the NFL as we reach the halfway point of the regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jackson now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia offense set to take over once more. And he's been a real threat, not just with the arm, but the wheels as well. The NFL's leader amongst quarterbacks in terms of rushing touchdowns.
A 7-yard pickup.
Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He takes off. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. 25 yards, the pickup there. First down, Philadelphia.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
At the 49ers, 20.
On 2nd down, Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he was able to bring him down for a loss. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They'll run the sneak. Oh, he's trying to get low. Push forward. I don't think he got there. He did not. He is short, and they've turned it over on downs.
The key to any good quarterback sneak starts with the surge and the push of the offensive line. From there, can the quarterback find a seam? Can he find a little gap and drive his legs? In this case, give credit to the defensive line. They held their ground, they got a good push back, and they were able to come up with a huge stop on fourth down.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Back to throw, Purdy. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
49er, first down. A gain of 14. First down.
Purdy now, he'll throw on first down. Short one there, caught by Kittle. And he'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
Get set, get set.
On the ground, it's McCaffrey. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. That's John Campbell getting in there to make the play. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6. On the give, it's McCaffrey. And a nice run. He's got a first down tackle made right at the 35-yard line.
That's another 49er.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
They'll go back to McCaffrey on first down. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. First down, 49ers.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset, but as always, there's the exception to every rule.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd down, they need 7. Here's McCaffrey. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Now, stoppage here for an injury. It's Christian McCaffrey who's having an issue down there. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4. Here's Purdy. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
James. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up 2nd and goal.
Jalen Carter on the tackle. A pickup of 2. Brings
A
up
little
2nd
closer.
and goal.
Here's 2nd and goal.
2-yard line.
Get set, get set.
To throw, Purdy. He's got his big tight end. George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Purdy and the 49ers will try to get 2 more.
The 49ers will line up
Back to throw. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. Nick Sirianni, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Eagles. His guys ready for their next possession. They'll begin with great field position, a short field, in fact, as they start with a first down. Hurts delivers it quick to Brown. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. He'll get that out to Barkley. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Great, set.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Great, set.
They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
You know, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass. Pretty simple here, Mike. Every team, they have this sheet up in the box. It's their own analytics telling them when to go for it, when not to go for it. And in this spot, their metrics say go for it, sneaks the call, 1st down.
He's got room at the 30. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They get 15 on that game. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Great. Set.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he's in. Devontae Smith, touchdown Eagles. His 4th TD grab of the season. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles are able to cut the deficit. It's now 28-17. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. 49ers offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show, as they have just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
From the 31, here is 2nd down and 5. On the counter, it's McCaffrey. And this will wind up a Niners 1st down as the tackle is made just shy of the 40.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Again, it's McCaffrey. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a 1st down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2.
Get set, get set. Up.
Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
Gain of 3 yards. That's another 49er first down.
On the handoff, McCaffrey. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. From the 35, here's 2nd and 6. They run once more with McCaffrey. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here and talk things over before 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up.
Get set, get set. Up.
They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8. At the 27-yard line.
Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts and talk things over before 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's 4th down. Here's Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And he's going to have the first down. An aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down. A run here with McCaffrey. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll run here with McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Here's a handoff to James. And it looks like he's going to have enough for the first down. Yes, he does. 1st and goal coming up. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Second and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line.
Get set, get set.
They'll drop to throw. And he'll take it on in. Ricky Pearsall. Touchdown. 49ers.
San Francisco.
That his 2nd touchdown tonight. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has has just completely had his way with this group.
Eagles 17.
So, following the touchdown, the punter, man, going to kick this one away.
The Eagles take over.
Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Good. Set. Anyone up?
Man in motion is Smith. On 1st down, it's Hurts. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Hurts now. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Good. Set. Anyone up?
Hurts. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he will score. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. His 6th touchdown now for the season. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles are able to edge a bit closer. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. 2nd and 11. Purdy down to a knee. That should be the final snap of this game. So a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. From Philadelphia, good night.